hard to be Lulu. It's so fucking hard. No sleep.
That's really how you went, yo. That's
Mm,
really how it went. That's
yeah. No, but I know what you're saying though. I didn't get no sleep either because I had a threesome, bro. It was fucking awful, dude. And they just wanted to do it over and over, right?
Did you really?
No,
Oh, okay.
no, no. I'd have a cosigner if that was happening.
Shit. I mean, I could believe it. I could believe it. Um,
That's what everybody
but
thinks about. You know what? If we're just I don't even know if this thing is going, but if
oh, we just
eh,
relax, relax. Let's rock it.
the ongoing rumor or whatever is that like I'm out here slaying bitches, you know?
Mm.
And I'm not like a saint by any means, but my reputation far outweighs like whatever. Like it's not that's not real. I don't know why
Mm.
everybody thinks I'm just having threesomes every night. That's crazy. Every couple of weeks,
Could be
maybe. I'm just kidding.
like
Well,
why do you feel like why do you feel like they assuming that you're doing this?
because I
Because
look like me and because I talk about sex a lot. Because I talk about sex a lot on stage and because like I mean women flirt with me or that's what it looks like at the club
right,
maybe. They just
right,
assume.
right, that you just get in. Yeah, I mean, I feel you, but I mean, you'd rather be getting that than being the ugly person that ain't getting no
Fuck
attention
no. I'd
whatsoever.
so much rather be ugly. I'd so much rather be ugly, bro. 'Cause then you know that people really love you. You know?
You say you'd rather be ugly?
I would so much rather be ugly.
But that's
Yeah.
the thing. You be ugly as a dude, you gotta get your money up. This you can't
Oh
as an
yeah.
ugly person, you can't be broke and be ugly. That's like
Well, I'm
that's
tired
a
of
crazy
being
combination.
pretty and rich or pretty and poor, bro. I'd much rather be ugly and rich. I'd much rather
So,
be ugly and
so that's
rich.
true.
Yeah.
The rich part, yeah, just slap that towards everything. I want that I want that a slap towards my name at all possibilities. Cause there's just certain things that you can do when you have money. Like when you have money, I don't know. It's this weird fascination with money. Like people slap money with like like respect and like aura and just being that person, being that stand-up guy. Like you're damn near treated like Jesus when you have money.
The more money you have, yeah, it seems like it.
The more money you have, you're treated like you have like these powers of Jesus. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean in America. I think like all over the world, having money is a good fucking thing. But just like the confluence of like if the person is good looking, you assume they have money. If
Mm,
they have money, you assume they have power. If they have power and money, you assume they're a good person. You assume they're smart, right? You just
mm,
start like all these things. So there's some people like super athletic. People just start assuming they're all people are famous. You assume they're rich. They might just be famous. But like in America, we just add it all on top of everything on top. And since we're supposed to be commodifying our whole lives, we just assume like whatever. And that's what everybody's chasing is this ultimate power. And money is like gives you access, gives you power, but so does being good looking, so does being talented, so does being hardworking, maybe not so much. But like in America,
mm.
everybody's chasing the dollar. So like the more money you have, the more you're winning, the more people assume good things about you, the more opportunities you get. But money really is power. We're all gonna be fucked if you don't got no money. I am gonna
No,
try
for
and make
sure.
money. Yeah,
Hell yeah. I
yeah.
mean, the richest try to still make money. They never stop trying to make money. They
That's
always
all they
trying to make
do.
money. Um,
Right.
but before we dive further into this episode, man, as you can see, man, this is gonna be an amazing episode. We
Of course.
have the great Ellis Rodriguez in the building. Welcome, Ellis Rodriguez. How you
What's up,
feeling?
baby?
Welcome to Lu Diaries. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Well, once I get my money up and I can get the software where I have like the sound effects and stuff, we're gonna be, scratching up in here, just chicka chicka chicka. But as it stands right now, we are rolling on a budget. We're on that Zoom call. You,
yeah.
you know what I mean? You gotta do what you gotta do. And
I like the format
yeah,
though, man, because you can have guests on. You can have guests on that you can't normally get to. You just need to fucking
true.
fix your Wi-Fi, my guy. Your, your Wi-Fi
My
is
Wi-Fi
fucked
mo-
up.
my Wi-Fi shaky?
I mean, I can hear you,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I gotta fix my Wi-Fi. That's the budget. I'm telling you, man.
You're stealing it
Matter
from your
of fact,
neighbor,
I'm
I
gonna turn the
assume.
Wi-Fi off. No. This is from the house.
Okay.
This is from the house. From the house. But the shit's so basic though. It feels like I'm connected to my neighbor's Wi-Fi. That's what it
Yeah,
feels like. But
that's what it seems like.
but in reality, nah, this is it.
And you still pulling it off, son.
I'm still pulling it off, man. Come on,
Yeah.
man. I'm still pulling it off. And I don't know how I managed to do it. Like every time, like I don't know. Like I've been in situations where I mean, there's one time I believe I was at the function, and there was this dude that was there, and he was like buying this girl like drinks, which is buying her mad drinks,
Yeah.
drinks. So I was just sitting down there. I was just chilling. I just came upstairs when I was just chilling. So, but he's buying her drinks. She's asking me what I want, so she's tagging me along in this purchasing of beverages.
Okay.
She asked me, "Oh, like this." She told me in my ear, by the way, this is not my boyfriend. This is some guy
But
I
he's
just
buying
met.
the drinks and she's just
But he's
putting,
he's buying the drinks.
all
He's
right.
supplying all the shit.
Okay.
And then so I was like, okay. And then she was like, "Oh, what do you want to do after this? I know a spot where we're gonna go dance and shit."
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm like, this is code for you trying to do the thing. But I was just sitting here like, damn, like that's crazy that this guy was over here like pretty much prepping her so that he can go dance with her.
The fluffer.
And I literally told him I went to ear after she left to the bathroom. I went to ear. I said, "Hey man, you're a good guy. You're a good guy. Just so you know, you ain't you ain't gotta worry about this. You're a good guy. You're a good dude. Don't even stress about this. You know how it is." I was like, "What you do, man?" He was like, "Oh,
Why
he's just
did
taking
you,
stuff."
why did you get so cold-blooded?
But I had to give you motivation because
Oh,
we
damn. And that's just why you were out all night?
no. This is old at this point. This is old. Nah,
Oh.
this is old. But even with all that
So
shit,
did you go dancing? Did you go dancing with her?
yeah, we did.
Yeah.
We
How
went
many times
dancing.
did you dance that night?
uh Now once
Once. Okay.
on the dance floor was once, and in the bedroom was once too. Shit.
Oh,
That was,
you okay. So twice.
well, yeah. One was,
One of them was actually dancing and one of them was dancing.
yeah, exactly. One of them was the Western clothing, the other one was Adam and Eve naked. You know,
Okay.
yeah, that
Right.
that that, that was what happened. I mean, I've yet to have a threesome. I don't know about you, Ellis. Have you ever had a threesome before? I've never had a threesome before. That's something I would love to
Why
get
are
into.
you so messy, my nigga?
No, no,
Why?
I'm
You know what I do? I was like, I know this nigga's gonna just say wild shit. So I thought I was prepared. I am not prepared. I was not prepared. I was not prepared. Where's Molly? Let's ask her first.
I wish Molly was here, but I'm lucky with I don't know where Molly is. Molly probably is asleep, but
Yeah. Or having
no,
a
I asked
threesome.
I asked because like
Yes, I have had a threesome. Don't tell my mom about this stream though.
I mean she should be proud, no? That's
No,
double
no, no.
that's double the chances
She
of
would, she would
grandchildren.
not be, she would not be proud. Oh,
Wow. Well, you know, in the Muslim culture, you can have like two wives. You can have more than one wife.
Yeah, my
So
family's not Muslim.
you,
Yeah.
you can you can like this.
Like that's not gonna go well with my really Christian mother. I can't be like, no, mom, it's cool. I had a threesome. I'm Muslim now. That's not
That's your big
no.
reveal.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Hold the pork, but I'm fucking bitches now. I'm out here. I'm blowing backs out. I'm sorry. It's what it is. I gotta wear a bow tie and blow out backs. I'm sorry.
It's alhamdulillah, you know. How about
Yeah.
more than just two? As two only
No.
been the max?
No. Two is two. Two is one. Two. Like it's. I don't know. I think it's like a porn thing that every dude wants to do. I've turned down
Mm,
threesomes, and then you can't tell anybody because everybody's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Like the chicks will
nah,
look
for
at
sure.
you. The chick will look at you crazy. They're like, "Wait, what? Wait, what? Why? What's wrong with you?" But just to me, dude, like I've learned that, like I don't know, like okay, all right, this is probably all the Catholic guilt and probably just I don't know whatever the fuck is wrong with me. But like at first, I thought I had like a lot of like prude. I thought I was a prude. Like I am a
Yeah.
prude kind of, right? And I felt like embarrassed, and I always wanted to be like a freak. You know what I mean?
Mm,
But then I think as you get older, you start to realize like what your kink is. And I think sometimes people like you're disappointed that your kink isn't kinky. You know what I mean? Like some people like in deep down they got a secret. They're like, I like to suck toes. And like that, that's like not like look bad upon, but it's kinky enough. Like it's like, ooh, you
right.
like feet. Or you like something weird. Nigga, I like um like
Ooh, like,
cuddling and shit. Like I need a
oh,
bitch to like need it. Like love me. I like when a chick like loves me and shit. Like it's like, oh my God, I need you. Like
nah,
that,
for
that,
sure.
that, that feeling. That's my kink. Yeah, I mean, I don't
Right,
need other people
right,
around for
right,
that. I don't need
right.
it. I just need to believe in this time that this chick wants to do nothing but worship my penis. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, yup.
So what if you're in a situation where now all of these girls right here, they all are giving you your kink and they're all showing you the attention and affection that they love you.
No, but you can't. I don't want a bunch of them. I'm not. I don't know who are these. Who are these hoes?
They all. So these are all girls that walked out of a hotel with Chris Brown
Oh, damn. All at the same time?
all at the same time.
Yeah, that's exhausting, bro.
You said that's exhausting,
That'd be exhausting.
but
That's exhausting.
now that is a lot though. That is
Do you want to do that? Do you want to have sex with like,
I mean, I would love to experience it
okay.
just to be like I've experienced it, but to be honest, I agree with you. Like I think that like that is the way to live. To be honest, like you gotta you find
I think some
somebody.
people like, yeah, that's their shit. And I'm like, cool. Yeah. But I don't want to be banging hella chicks at the same time every day. Throwing that sounds fucking exhausting, you
Nah,
know?
that's exhausting for
If
sure.
you really like dice too, because those bitches have dudes and whatever, and you know,
Traumas, daddy issues, mommy issues.
all kind of shit. Some dude was yelling at me the other day. I went over there for drugs, and he thought I was trying to bang his chick, and then he called me outside and said he was gonna stab the fucking tires on my fucking wheel. I'm like, that's some. First of all, cutting tires, that's bitch shit. And then
Yeah.
he called. Then he said, "Oh, you trying to fuck my girl?" And then call me a faggot. Like, hey, faggot,
What?
you trying to? Yeah, which is like, which one is like? It can't be. I'm gay. And then it was like a whole thing, and then I didn't even get no drugs. I'm sorry. These bitches, especially they messy like that. They connected to all kind of crazy people doing
hmm
crazy stuff, and I
hmm
don't want to do none of that. I want to hold hands with a bitch at the the farmers market, and play frisbee and shit and laugh, and like run through the park and then tumble and you
You
roll
trying to build
around
a
and
family.
no, I ain't trying to be married. Like, I'm not trying to do babies and all that shit, but just like a normal, I don't know, that's my shit. Like when you be sitting
Would
with
you
somebody and they're just
go on?
rubbing you constantly. You know what I mean? Like when your girl just
Mm,
constantly just petting you, you know?
constant petting,
Latin women will
constant
treat you
feeling.
like that and they'll call you,
Yeah.
ay, mi rey, pero qué pasa que necesita? ¿Tienes hambre? ¿Tienes like that shit, whatever. And you get to be all benevolent. You're like, no, honey, it's okay. I'll do it. And you should have been doing that shit in the first place.
Well, that's why I've been learning Spanish. Shit, just because, yeah, I've heard some good things about the Latina community. I would not mind to
What did you hear
um
about the Latina
dabble in
community?
there. Well, one that okay, yes, they can be like toxic, of course, but they're very affectionate. They're very affectionate. Like they, if they love you, they're affectionate. They will, care for
Yeah.
you, be there for you.
What's
They're
the,
overprotective.
no, don't
Like
skim over that.
they,
What's the
they act like,
toxic part? What's the toxic part? You said, oh, they can be toxic, and then you
oh, I
skip
mean,
over that. What part is that?
I mean, or like standard shit. Standard shit. Like she could never be over her ex, and it's still,
And that's a
but
Latin
it's in a
thing.
new
Latin
relationship, but
bitches
it's
don't
still
get over their
talking to the
exes.
ex. Well, honestly, to be honest, I'm not too educated on the Latino community like that
Okay.
to be slapping them claims on there. I think
Okay.
yeah, that's why I generalized and just said toxic. Because to be honest, I don't know. I've only slept with one Mexican lady before, and I mean, she was telling me she used to be in an abusive relationship beforehand,
This show is
right?
so
Not saying it's
messy,
her
and I
fault,
love
but
it.
she
Yeah.
she was in that environment.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's sad.
I mean, it is
I
messy.
think the general stereotype is all Latin people, including the women, are very passionate. You know what I mean? And that can sometimes involve the laying of hands, um, and or large shows of
Which
love.
isn't cool. That's not cool. But shorter people they have more of an anger tendency because they're shorter and like there's a lot of like aggression and stuff with that. And the Latin community, a majority of the average height is short.
Right, right.
So
It's like when a
that's
little
a
dog, when a little dog like barks at you and bites you, it's like that's bad, but you know
exactly,
what I mean?
exactly.
Yeah.
But you got teeth though. It could hurt.
Right. It
Like some
could.
of them
It's not
punches,
good. It's not good.
it's not good.
So
Definitely
you're
not good.
saying, yeah, a lot of Latin people like they're violent, but it's cute.
It's cute till the Modelo gets involved.
I think most Latino people are not violent, but I think they are. It's like black people. Like I've seen white people see black. Like I was sitting next to these white people, and then like a bunch of black people saw each other, and they were very, very, very happy to see each other. And they
Mm,
all stood up with love and they embraced each other. And I looked and then just looked back. I don't know those niggas. They met each other. But the people next to
yeah,
me like got real scared and started clutching their purse because they just seen black people being loud. And sometimes they confuse volume with, like white people don't be raising their voice to each other. So if they just hear somebody be loud to another person, that's like scary to them or a sign of
yeah.
disrespect, or they're waiting for a confrontation. And then when they see somebody go do this aggressive ass handshake, they're like, oh, they don't understand handshakes, or I don't know, but like I think sometimes people from the outside, Latin people seem more whatever, like one way or another, but like the language and the
Mm,
culture, it's musical, right? And so like when
mm,
you're dancing with your face. It's like American Sign Language. A lot of it's in your face, and a lot of Latin cultures showing the emotion is okay and is
yeah,
encouraged, and everybody's it's okay to be sexy. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be whatever. They're not necessarily. It's also not good to be violent, but it's okay to be angry. It's okay for your girl to show her disappointment or to yell and
yeah,
scream or to be jealous. Like we all excuse that for whatever. And the person's expressing that with their face. It's not going to necessarily turn out to be violent, but from the outside, it's like it looks like that because the passion, other cultures, same thing. They think that's aggressive or confrontational when really that's just the way Latin people are, you know, like that just a
Right,
second later that it's gone and they're on to the next thing.
right, right. And especially if you're not from that culture, you're not gonna understand and know how to handle that, or like you're gonna take that as if like she's being violent to you, or like she's doing like the most and whatnot.
I
Um,
mean, I met a lot of Latin chicks in Stockton, so they do have blades. They will. Some of them do. I mean, they do. Like the ones in Stockton, they will key your shit. They will. You know, they do have
and
cousins.
see, I don't like that. I don't like that. I've been a victim of that, and I don't like that at all. That to me is not. It's
Been
just
a victim of
unnecessary.
what?
Shit. I mean, the keying of cars and
Oh yeah,
slashing tires and all types of shenanigans is, but not by a Latin woman, nothing not, but it's just
just
not right,
yeah.
man. Just doing all of those things. It's childish. It's childish.
It is
It shows that you haven't really like processed things that you saw as a child growing up. You haven't processed it, and now as a like adult, you are portraying it and pushing out like that just because things are not going your way. You know,
right.
and that's just not the way to go. You're not supposed to do that
I was
because
just thinking
yeah.
about that dude you talked to in the bathroom. He probably keyed your shit when you came out and patted him on the head. Said, "Hey man, thanks for the drinks. I'm about to go plow
And
your shit."
hey, I took Bart, so he probably keyed the
Oh.
Bart. He could key the train if you want. Yeah, key
Yeah.
me. Shit.
Yeah, and that's the thing, bro.
But
I
so
guess
okay,
that's
wait, hold
that
on, Ellis.
it's not worth drama. That's my whole thing. Like maybe if you're in the
It's
right
not.
circumstance and da. I mean, sometimes your boy, I'm out here, you know. But just I don't want drama. It's not worth drama. Just don't fuck. Just you know what I mean? I
Honestly.
think people all that want to fuck all the time, it's because at some point they couldn't get it. At some point they
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
some pussy and they couldn't get it, and now they're overindulgent. There's
Mm.
never been a time in my life when I was like, I'll never get laid. Oh, it'll never happen for me. Like that's never, you
That
know.
never came across your
And now
mind?
and it seems conceited now because I'm old and ugly, but you should have seen me when I was 26. I was a god. You know what I
Mm.
mean? I was
You
out
had an
here.
afro? You got
Fuck
hair?
no, no. I started shaving my head when I was 15, but I was like out of the Marine Corps, you know, and I was like working out, drinking muscle milk every day. Like,
Okay.
there's never been a time where I was like, oh no, if I don't hold on to this chick, I'll never get laid. Like, that's
Mm.
not a thing.
To be honest, to me, that was the thing to me, if I'm being honest. Like, I never had confidence. I had to
But that's
learn how to.
silly. If no, it never was a thing. It was a thing in your mind.
In my mind. Yeah, no, yeah, definitely in my mind. No, yeah, yeah, in my mind. As I stand right now, I'm realizing, yeah, this is all in my mind. Yes.
You could find like people. You could find someone,
No,
or
for
you
sure.
could find someone to have sex with, which is even like if that's really, especially as comics. Like if that's your thing, that's not a
That,
thing
but
to worry about.
that's not my thing. I don't want it to be my thing. Even though I have indulged in the thing, but it's
Mm.
not my thing. My thing is stability. You have that one woman. She's there for you. She's caring for you. She's loving for you, and she's your support system. That's
Is
my
that your
thing.
thing?
No, that is
Is
my
that
thing.
your
That is my
thing?
thing. Girl, it's my thing.
After the
Listen.
threesome, first you have the threesome, and then.
Well, I've never experienced it, and this is how you know
But
I'm
I'm
so
saying if
faithful,
you
right?
found your girl, if you found your girl and a year from now you were pretty cool and you're like, man, I could. She ain't perfect, but I could do this forever. And then somebody offers you a threesome, you
I'll
take the
turn it
threesome.
down. I'll turn the
You
threesome
would.
down. Yeah,
You
I've
would.
done this before. I've done this before. I've turned down
Okay.
the threesome before while in a relationship.
Oh, so you had opportunities to have threesomes, but you was bad
Once,
timing. Okay.
yeah,
Then you got to
bad
get it
time.
done
Yeah,
now
bad.
while you're single.
Well, now the opportunity hasn't. I haven't seen opportunity to for this
Well,
to
I
for
think
to.
after people see this episode, that opportunity may just present.
They gonna hit me
What
up
are
like,
your
well,
requirements?
well.
What are your requirements? What are your
Mm,
requirements
that's a
for a
good question.
threesome? That is a good question.
That's a good
You're like one of
question.
them needs to be right-handed, one of them needs to be left-handed. You know, just make the rotation easier.
Yeah, you've thought about this. I've never even thought about that.
And
That's
I'm
so
thinking
funny.
about like a bento box. So I'm thinking, hey, I don't
You
know.
trying to create the perfect human with
No,
two
what is
bodies.
it? Well, you know what you want to do.
I mean, well, they're both gonna wanna be into girls for sure. right?
For sure. You like a lot of girl action.
Well, because I mean, somebody gotta be occupied. I ain't gonna be occupied the other person while I'm be occupied. Sometimes I may need a
Okay.
little breather. You know what I
Take that.
mean? So shit. Sometimes I may want to reflect and be like, "Holy shit, I can't believe this is happening." So I want to
You
just,
need a breather. So you're
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
take breaks.
hell yeah. I need to take a sip of water or something. I need, I need to breathe. What? Do
Okay.
that,
So
you
you
know?
need two, yeah,
So
you need two chicks too that are dedicated to the experience. So this
to the
isn't just like a
experience.
hey, we're doing it and then we all everybody go home. This is like a hey, there's music, there's like a concert, there's things planned, there's breaks, you got Gatorade ready,
I- If we hear
baby
Marco do
oil.
it,
Okay.
yeah, coconut oil, depending on what race you're with.
Wow, coconut oil. That's interesting. That's dope. That's
So, the
classy
Caucasians,
because it's
that's their style.
natural.
Caucasians like, yeah, say coconut. Well,
Is
depends what
coconut
type of
oil
coconut.
is coconut oil a white people thing?
The past two women I've been with, they pulled out the coconut oil. So, so I don't know if it is a bad thing, but hey, it's been consistent so far in my life.
Okay.
And these are the
Okay, so
only
you
two.
want two white women then. You want to do a reverse
No, no,
Oreo.
no. I mean, nah, the race don't matter. To be honest,
Okay.
the race don't matter. The race
At
don't
all.
matter at all, at all,
Okay.
at all, at
All right.
all. I mean, obviously, hygiene is important. You can't pull up to the shit stinky.
Okay, clean.
You gotta come in clean. You gotta go wash. You gotta go wash your head. And obviously,
Clean.
STDs and all these
Have
things.
you
No
ever
bump.
turned down? Yeah, I'm still cleaning always. So
Yeah,
like,
of course.
have you ever turned down some ass because it stank? You were like, nah. And then you like, you know what? You gave her the benefit of the doubt. It's like you didn't know it was gonna happen. Why don't you run up in there, take a whole bath, or throw some water on it? But have you ever been like, nah, this is gross, or do you just
I'll be honest, Ellis. I don't think I have that. I don't think I have that discipline yet.
okay? Wow,
Yeah, I don't think I have
young
that
snake.
discipline yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have that discipline yet. I don't have it. I've definitely smelled some funky situations in the bedroom and still just continue rocking.
My oh,
I just continue with I just
oh my God, I'm like in a David Blaine fucking video or some shit, bro. That's wild, son. Yeah, I can't kick it if it's fucking stinky, bro. That's crazy.
but honestly, but I didn't find out
Oh.
until in the moment in the action. That's when I found out. It snuck up on me.
Yeah,
If I would have known beforehand, then obviously we're not getting to that point. But we at this
right.
point, I'm like, come on, like, so what do I
What are we
do?
gonna
Do
do
I
now?
just
Yeah.
stop? Let's take this to the shower. Let's go to the restroom. Let's go to the bathroom real quick and pull this off. But
Yeah.
she got
Yeah. You
roommates
go,
and this
hey,
and
I
that.
gotta take a shower. Yeah, so you say, hey, you know what, actually I want to take a shower. Come jump in the shower with me.
Mm. Well, you see, I
And
I
then
was
you
much
jump in the
younger
shower.
then. I didn't know.
I'm
See,
only saying
I
that
was
because I'm an old
ecstatic with this
man.
pussy.
You know, that's old player shit. You know what I mean?
Let's go take a shower.
Yeah, you say, hey, let's go take a shower. I want to take a shower. Come
Let me
jump in
ask
the
you this,
shower
right?
with me
Let me ask you this, right?
and get a
Let's say
loofah and just
let's say you do find that girl that that ticks all the boxes that you are looking for, right? Now her
okay.
past. Let's say her past. She says she enjoys. Matter of fact, let me just. I'm gonna play to you. This is. Let's say you find this girl. This is the girl that you have
Falling in love with.
fall in love with, and it's the white girl.
And then
Not her.
and then a year later you watch this video just to set up
Well, no,
a
actually,
year.
no. No, this is you. This is you interviewing her. This girl touching her face. That's you.
Okay.
That's you. And then you are now. She's now revealing to you her fantasies and what she likes.
How long have I
And
been dating this chick?
oh, maybe like so. The honeymoon period
Okay. All right.
is in the peak of the honeymoon period.
Okay. We're peaking right now.
It's peaking.
Gyra in 12 hours is disgusting.
The more you talk about it, the more it turns
Fat
me
and
on.
soup. You'd fuck an old
It-
man.
Well, yeah, of course I would.
The
The more you
skin.
talk
Allowing 1,000 penises into one vagina in 12 hours is disgusting.
The more you talk about it, the more it turns me on.
You'd fuck an old man.
Oh yeah, of course I would. Old men deserve sex. I mean, a wife might be dead. I don't discriminate whether you're married, 18 or 80.
She sounds like a soldier. She sounds like
No, but this
like,
chick is a professional. She's classically trained.
no, yeah. She's a professional.
Oh,
But you
yeah.
never know who you run into. You know what I mean? It's a small world. You never know who retired from that lifestyle.
Out of the 1,000 men, there was a lot of barely legal.
Well, I think it's. I think
Do you not
it's.
have a problem with the fact?
Go on.
No, I think it's weird that this chick is interviewing her and she's like real judgy.
Yeah.
Like you knew what she did. Why'd you bring her up to kink shame her or whatever? But this chick is obviously a professional. If you're dating some chick and she's like, my fantasy is to get railed by 1,000 dudes, right?
Right.
Then put on a bunch of different hats and come back, keep coming inside and nothing in the face. Like you can play like a fantasy. Like if your girl, if your girl like told you what her fantasy was, then that's her fantasy. Like a lot of dudes,
Right.
their fantasy is to hook up with hella chicks, right?
Yeah.
So wear wigs and do a couple voices or whatever. Like do like a fantasy is one thing, but if a girl was like, oh, last year, I caught the Amtrak of all Amtraks and the fucking Golden State Warriors fucking, sanitation staff, dropped on like that, like that's a different,
You can't accept that. You can't.
It's not that you can't accept it, but I'm just saying that you're saying this is her fantasy. Because if it's her fantasy, people got weird fantasies. But if she's like, she's done this, then it's like, all right, are you tested? Which I probably would have already known by then. Because if the pussy's clean, the pussy's clean. I mean, if it's good, it's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this idea that like, oh, these chicks are fucking used goods because they're sexual and everybody knows they're sexual. You know what I mean? Like if my chick was like, I did that before, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't know. We could work it out. But if she's like, no, I gotta put these curtains out. Like I need people to like see my curtains all the time. I don't want to do that. You know?
Yeah. But she's over it. That's her past. You're like, fuck it. It is
what you gonna do? If you met somebody and y'all get along, you had great conversation, sex is good, she gets along with all your people, you trust her. You get like I'm a prude, so I just don't see how that would work for me. Like I don't know, I don't see how that would work for me. But honestly, who cares? I'm not like, who cares?
Honestly. Well, let's see. So far you are not turned off by the things she's saying right now. So let's see.
I'm turned off by this bitch's face. And I don't know why her turtleneck is the same length as her fucking sleeves. That's the outfit. She looked like a fucking evil supervillain's fucking girlfriend's sister. You know what I mean? Obviously, this bitch needs dick in her life, but like,
she looked like the alien. You were the alien from what was that alien when
Prometheus?
When the girl put the alien in the bicycle in the basket in front of her.
E.T.
E.T. Yeah, she looked like the alien. She looked like E.T.
Nigga, how old are you? You can't remember E.T. This bitch is not. Yeah, this chick looks like she for the streets. Like, no, this chick is weird and hungry. She look hungry
for them dicks. That's what she's hungry for.
She need a sandwich too, though.
Hey, shit, I got mayo.
I got mayo. 18 or 80. I'll take anybody.
Out of the 1,000 men, there was a lot of barely legal. Yeah. But do you not have a problem with the fact that they're literally borderline underage?
No, because they're 18.
But they're still children.
Yeah, but they're 18. I'd happily take someone like on their 18th birthday. Like, no problem.
How old are
they're
you?
18, 25.
My nephew's 18.
25? Nigga.
Did she say she's 25?
She said she's 25.
Wow.
That's a lie.
I don't know.
That don't look real.
I can't tell, bro.
Something ain't right.
How old do you think she is?
Shit. At least 35, close to 40.
Really?
Bro, you look younger than
I
her.
wish I
It's
could
like,
scheme. Oh, I can zoom in a little bit. I mean, I don't know, bro.
come on, man.
I can't tell, dude. I can't tell on this fucking screen call. Also, dude, bro, this what is that shit? The fucking snake poison they be putting in their foreheads.
What?
Uh,
What is that? I don't know what that is.
you know what I'm saying?
Snake poison.
They
It's
be
like a
putting they be getting injections in their forehead to stop the
oh
lines and
Botox, Botox.
Botox. I did
That's
this
snake
show.
poison.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck it is. I know it like numbs the nerves or whatever or some shit.
Oh, true.
And I did this show and I thought I was killing, and this bitch was just stone facing me the whole time. And then I was doing this joke, and then she started like shaking and crying. And but she still wasn't laughing. Then after the show, she told me how funny it was. And I was like, well, tell your fucking face. And then everybody was like, ooh. And they were like, she just got Botox. That bitch's face could not move. She was laughing the whole time, just having a great fucking time. And then it's like it makes the old bitches look younger, but it makes the young bitches look older. But they're just stone faced, like cold blooded, like they about to get in a fucking UFC fight like the whole time.
They look
You
like they're
know,
from Russia. They look like
for
they're
real.
part of the army from
No, they
Russia.
look like they from Ukraine. They
Oh,
look, they look like you came for this noise.
well,
Yeah.
this is her. She says she's 25. You believe that? Well, in this picture, she
Um,
looks 25 with the
I
makeup
do
and
too.
stuff. Yeah.
Like, I do think maybe she's 25. And maybe she knows, like, she ain't gonna look this good her whole life, so she might get all the dicks. Like, if some dude was like, yo, I want to fuck 1,000 chicks, like, would we, you know
That,
what I
that,
mean?
that, that's still crazy though. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. 1,000 girls. That's crazy. That's
But what would you say about that dude? Because
well,
whatever it is, that's what we should say about this chick. Because would we
yeah.
say, oh, that dude, after he fucks 1,000 chicks and he goes, man, that was stupid. I didn't really get none out of that. Then is he okay to find love somewhere else? Is it okay for him to like settle down and find love and tell his girl, hey, I fucked 1,000 chicks, but I realized that was stupid. Now I just want to settle down. She's like, okay, I believe you. Or should she be like, no, you're a dirty whore that should never get love.
It depends. It depends on which girl he comes across. Whatever girl that is
He just came
interested.
across 1,000 chicks. Okay.
No, no. I mean,
He just, maybe I'm not being clear with the setup. He just came a lot. Okay.
no. It depends. Like on the new girl, if she's cool,
No, it
but
has
she's
nothing.
already
See,
met.
again, we're having a conversation about this girl again. Now we're talking about the dude, but now we're
No, I'm
saying,
talking
oh, the
about the
dude.
dude. The dude that just slept with 1,000 girls.
That's what I'm saying. Now, when we talk about the chick, it's all about the chick and how many dicks she took, and then whether or not whatever. We're always talking about these women. But now we're talking about a dude, so just stick to the dude. It doesn't have anything to do with the new girl he finds. The new dude, he wants to fuck 1,000 chicks, and he wants to go on an interview and be like, "Yeah, I want to fuck 1,000 bitches," and then he does it. Should that guy still be allowed to find love? Does he still
Yes.
deserve respect? Should we all
Yes.
kink shame that dude?
He will have to go cleanse. He have to go cleanse himself first. He gotta
Oh,
go
how do
to
you
the
cleanse
ocean.
yourself?
Shit, go in the ocean, swim. You know what I mean? Go get some Florida water
Okay,
and
okay.
slap down your body. Give yourself to
The lakes of
God.
Minnetonka.
Yeah. What? I don't even know what
God
that
can't save you.
is.
God can't save you from 1,000 dicks, nigga. That's a lot of dicks. That's so many dicks. Because there's some saint up there writing it down, and there's just like a whole chapter of dicks. You know?
like when you go to the court, the people that be typing
Yeah,
as
they'd
you
be
go.
like,
Oh,
because it'd be
Becky.
like Exodus, they're like, and he begat so and so, it'd just be boring. It's just a list of all the dudes that fucked you. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Like,
That shit, as long as a Walgreens receipt paper, that shit is
yeah.
just
I
comes
think
to town.
I think it's weird. There's a lot of dudes that are gonna be stuck in this position where you meet a girl and she was like, at the height of the OnlyFans thing, I was 21.
Mm.
At the height of the OnlyFans thing, I was 19. My parents kicked me out. I was pregnant. I ended up getting an abortion, but like I had to live on my own. There's gonna be a
Mm.
lot of people who were touched by like whatever, we need to be able to accept these fucking chicks. And the kink shaming is one thing or whatever. Like I think it's funny, kind of kink shaming, but like
Right.
shaming people for being sexual, we only do that to chicks. And
For
for
sure.
the
It's a
and for the
stereotype.
dudes, and I'm not a chick, so fuck them. Like that's your march. Have fun. You know
Right. Right.
saying? Like I support you, but I don't know if I'm the messenger for that. But I will say like dudes are holding themselves back because they got that like Madonna whore complex where they can't accept a
Mm.
girl because she was sexual. She was sexual
Mm.
before she met you, and now you can't accept how she came to be. But you know where she came to be? She came to be now. She wants to be with you, but you can't accept that because not even this. Not only is she acceptable to you, and you wanted to be her, you're not accepting her journey to get to you. That's
Mm.
crazy. That's dudes and their own jealousy and their own bullshit getting in the way of like what's happy right in front of them.
Right. Right.
You know what I
No,
mean?
that's true. No, that's definitely true. That's wow. That's true. Okay. So it sounds like you rolling. It sounds like you would still be with
As
Bonnie.
long as like if I met somebody and we vibe, then it's kind of it not any problems with their past. That's my problem. That's my problem with their past, and we might have to come up with a way to deal with it or talk about it, or I might need to grow, right?
Right.
Or I
Right.
might need
Right.
to
Right.
change my mind about something. We need to come to a compromise. There might be issues that continue on forever, and when that comes up, you got to like whatever. But in general, right? Like everybody has a past.
True. You can't
And
change someone.
especially me, like I've fucked up a lot my whole life, and I got a weird life, and like there's a lot of things you got to kind of put up with me and my personality and my life that are part of the package. And if you can't get along with my schedule, if you don't get along with my core people, if you don't get along with them, they're my whole life. My family's my whole life. If they don't like you and you don't like them, this is not going to work long
Yeah.
term.
Yeah.
And so they're part of the package, and it's not a normal family package that you think, but all of them are amazing and I live for them. So if you don't
Right.
love them, you don't love me. Like they keep
You
me
don't love me.
alive. They're my
Right.
whole purpose. And
That's
so like I'm whatever your thing is, it's not gonna be, oh, I have a great family. And then like that's probably the things we have in common. But in your past, you did a little bit of this, you did a little bit of that. Maybe you got this problem, that problem, which is gonna be a thing that you're not expecting.
right. Right.
So since I know somebody got put up that shit with me, I'm willing to put up with that shit with somebody else. I did though. I have realized like I don't want to do the kids thing, man. That's what's hard for me.
Huh?
Everybody at my age has kids, and like I don't want to
What's
be around kids.
what's
I
throwing
don't
you
want.
away? Well, what's throwing you away from having kids?
I don't want kids. I don't want any kids. But every woman my age like has kids, or like everybody in my dating range is like right at the end, so they want to have kids right now, or they don't. Like it's hard to just find someone who's like, I don't have kids. I don't want any kids.
So you wouldn't even date somebody that already has kids?
I did, and I want to be a better person, but I don't like kids because it's not even the fucking kid's fault. It's me. I don't want to not cuss. I don't want to not drink and smoke and carry on and say whatever the fuck I think whenever the fuck I think it. Like I
Mm,
don't I don't like the responsibility of I'm not a good example. Like I know that. Like I don't want to be
mm,
around kids and then be like, well, fucking this guy does it, so that's cool. Like I don't want that on my fucking heart. You know what I mean? Like I don't like being
right.
in child spaces. I don't like their entertainment. I don't like their fucking activities. I don't like the fucking shit they do. Like people love their kids. I get that. I got nieces and nephews, got children. I love them to death. But I don't want to fucking play Roblox with them. I don't want to fucking talk about fucking Chihuahua gang or whatever. I don't know, dude. I don't fucking
I
care.
don't even know what that is. No,
I
I feel
don't.
you.
I don't either. And I don't. And I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying? I want my life to be like Marines, like drinking and smoking and carrying on. Like we're people too, having a great fucking time. And I like being in adult spaces. But when you're dating somebody as a kid, there's just a lot of periods. And then also too, children had fathers. So now you got
Yeah.
to make cool. And maybe he's a really cool guy who likes shaking the hand of the dude that's now fucking his wife. Like,
Yeah.
but it's just
True.
complicated.
No, that's true. It's not straightforward at all. No, that's
Right.
definitely true. Wow. Um,
I'm hoping there's some chick that's watching this right now. She's like, this Ellis sounds like a catch. This
I was gonna say, but what if you got the kid, you and the kid, you smoking and drinking with the kid, you like whatever lifestyle you doing, you doing it with the kid too. Y'all both in
like the
there.
kid's 18, you mean?
Yeah, yeah. Well, it could be. It's depending on you. That's your kid.
But I'm smoking weed with some 15-year-old? No,
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 I'm just joking. I'm
no.
obviously joking. I'm
Are
definitely
you?
joking.
Are you
No, I'm
joking?
joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Are you? Are you joking?
Nah, I'm
What was
definitely
that
joking.
picture on your desktop? Was that your headshot?
Nah, that was I think that was my sister's.
Um,
Yeah, my sister. But
your sister does comedy
no,
or
no, no,
acting?
no. For a job, she's into
Oh,
what's it called, tax and stuff.
oh,
But
damn! How many siblings you got?
I got five.
Uh,
I got five. Yeah, we out here.
so there's six
We
of
out
you.
here. Yeah, yeah.
How many boys? How many girls?
Uh, three boys, like including me, three
Yeah,
boys,
and
three
three
girls.
girls. And where are you?
Yeah,
Where are
yeah.
you
My
in this order?
second to last.
Oh, that's a lot. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm second to last. I'm like I'm down there. But
Okay.
man, would you be a part of this? Because this right here is very interesting. We
Would I be a part of this train?
like, yeah, would you be like the 99th guy? I would rather be the
No.
like I would be like the
No,
second
she
guy.
said 1,000. So you're
Or
talking about the
1,000.
999th
Yeah,
guy?
999. Like
No,
you the second to the
I would not be a
last.
part of this in any way.
So you
If
would
she
be number one.
maybe if she tricked me, maybe if I thought I was the only one, and then as soon as she jumped off, she's like, "Actually, sorry, I got you," and then just jumped on a bunch of other dicks, and I didn't know.
Just jump out of nowhere. Let's find out. Okay, maybe we're being too harsh on her because maybe she's not even, because so far she hasn't really said anything crazy, right? I mean, she did say she's 25 and she was doing for 18-year-old. We don't believe her age. 25, I don't know. That to me, it don't look right.
I'm not judging her. You're judging her.
No, no, I'm not.
Plus, this bitch is a porn star. This is not like just some fucking chick that
No, I.
works. This is like
But
this
but
is
she,
her
but
job.
she's OnlyFans, and OnlyFans are really just regular. I mean, yes, they're doing that category, but to be honest,
So
bro,
you're saying
they.
she's an open micer porn star? She's not a.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, yes,
That's what
yes,
you're
yes.
saying. Okay.
She be going to the bars and stuff. That's where she get
Okay.
her tickles from.
She's just
But
as many days a week, just getting up, just trying to just working on her skills. Yeah.
she's the open micer that do like a bunch of mics, like 1,000 a night, all that shit.
Yeah. I am not judging her, and I would love to hear the rest of this, but no, I would not.
So, well,
If,
let's see.
as
Hey,
the
listen.
premise is, would I participate? No, I was out. I'm out. I've been out. I'm done.
But that's judgmental. Why are you not participating? That's judgmental. Are you judging her
That's not
because
judgmental. I'm a prude, and I don't like fucking running trains on bitches.
I
I
look
would
up the
not
word prude?
participate.
What does that even mean? I have an idea what it means, but I want to know the official definition of prude.
That's not how you spell prude.
That should sound like a drink. A person who is or claims to be easily shocked by matters related to sex or nudity. Ah, okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Okay. But then right now you should be proved up. Oh, so but you are proved up. That's what you're saying. Okay, yeah, you are. But you won't be proved up even after the fact because you said you will consider still dating her. Would
No,
it
I
not
thought you
be?
said if you dated a girl and you're in the honeymoon phase, and then she said this is her fantasy. I'm like, all right, a fantasy is a fantasy. I can accept a chick at a fantasy. If you're going, oh,
No, I'm
no,
talking
this
about this
bitch is
her
not.
reality.
No, yeah,
This
she a
her
couple of months
reality.
ago. Then no, then I got issues. But that's my issues. I'm not judging her.
No, for sure, for sure, for sure. That's
That's what
true.
I'm saying. That's my stuff. Like that for me. Like that's what I'm saying. That's like kind of my kink. That's like uh that's like the Catholic guilt part about it. Like I remember when I was married, I still felt guilty when I had sex, and I was married.
What you mean? You felt guilty to your wife?
When I was young, when I was very very young, when I was in my early 20s, I was married. And when I had sex, I still felt guilty, even though I was married. That's how deep it went. And to the point now where like I just associate that feeling with sex. And actually now that I'm older, I just like it. Like I like it when it's guilty. You know, like it's a part. It makes it. It's like kind of what makes it good. It's like that's why you want to date a Catholic chick because they wear white to threesomes. Like you know what I mean? It's like
Okay. Is that what
you
it is? So
know.
you grew up Catholic. Do you think it is is it the Catholic that made you this way? Like what happened to
No,
you?
I think I'm that way, and then it got reinforced over and over and over. I
Mm.
used to blame my upbringing, but I think my parents were that raised me were they were the perfect parents. They were the perfect. They loved us. There wasn't a fucking moment when I didn't think they loved us, and they're really religious, but not like my mom's praying when you're not looking. You know
Oh
what I mean?
yeah,
You know, like some
yeah,
people are
yeah.
religious, but they're actually kind of hypocritical. I got a lot of problems with religion, but the problem is my family is very religious, and some of them, are struggling with it not. But for the most part, they mean that shit. They live
Yeah,
it. They live
yeah.
it. Me even being with them is an expression of that, and they're praying all the time. They're doing that stuff all the time. So I don't want to shit on their faith, and I don't want to shit on them. You know what I mean? But that that that
Uh,
dogma just fit in line with what I like, you know?
mm.
That's how I be saying like in sex, like I don't be trying to hook up with chicks. I be like trying to give it up. You know what I mean? Like you gotta say nice things about me. That's it. I need like a love letter or some shit. I need to a couple cutesy emojis in the morning. How you doing? What's up, ma?
You trying to write like love letters and stuff. You trying to put it in a
Yeah.
bottle and throw it in the ocean and have her
I
catch it
love
on the
that
other
shit.
side. Now, I
Like
feel you.
when you
That's
talking to your girl and you talking to her in like that sexy voice, like everything's delicious. What's up, girl? What you doing? Like
mm,
all that. And she's like,
mm,
like the little play flirty thing you do all day. Like that's dope.
mm,
You know what I
mm.
mean? I love
I
that
know for
shit.
sure. I
Yeah.
feel that.
Come here, girl.
I
What
feel
you
that.
doing?
So, but you're still not giving Bonnie Blue a chance. You're not giving. Let's continue watching this video. Let's see.
Let's keep watching what this hoe does.
Because she may have an opportunity and a chance to still experience these things you're talking about, right? Let's see. This
No.
is the this
No, this chick, no, because this chick, that's what I'm saying. I'm not judging her. This chick does not want that. She's
But
being
she could. She's
very
only 25. She's only
maybe,
25.
but we shouldn't like I'm saying, like we're judging this bitch like she a hoe because she wants this and that. That's what she wants. She wants 1,000 dicks.
No, but she
A
did it.
1,000.
She did it.
Yeah.
But maybe then she can find a Muhammad. She can find a Joseph, somebody who's gonna take her out of that. She can be saved. Can Bonnie Blue be saved?
I tell you
'Cause
what, this bitch right here cannot be saved. She doesn't need to be saved. She wants a constant, endless fucking line of dicks for her, and she will have that for the rest of her life.
let's
This
see.
chick will
What if
always be able to catch a dick if she needs.
hey, you never know. You never know because like what if Mary once upon a time had 1,000 men
Whoa,
and then
whoa,
she
whoa,
changed her
whoa,
life?
whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know what you're talking about. You're going, that's crazy. I'm just saying this chick is gonna die doing what she loves, which is riding a dick. Like this chick is happy. This is what happiness looks like. All right. This is a bitch who wants hella dicks and is getting hella dicks.
We can't just see her. We can't see her smile right now because the Botox is the
Yeah, the
Botox.
Botox is killing it.
Let's see.
What's this chick's name?
Bonnie Blue.
25.
My nephew's 18. He's still a
I'll
child.
send him to me then.
Mm.
Hope thank you one day. It's hard work being a slut. Like I've earned the title.
So you enjoy being called a slut. So do you condone cheating?
Yeah.
If you had a daughter and she said,
Mhm.
you know, Mummy, I want to be just like you,
Yeah.
and you'd be happy and you'd watch your daughter just for everyone.
Yeah. I will raise her to be independent and to follow her dreams. If that is to 1,000 people, I'll be there with a banner support the whole way. Like I love the idea that I don't know who's inside of me.
Yo, with that accent, she sounds like a politician. She sounds like a slot of politician, like a
But like,
politician.
I love this fucking horror, bro. This is dope. Let's stop
She's
judging
funny
this
though. I would
bitch.
say
She said she wants her daughter to follow her dreams, bro.
she's encouraging. At least she's encouraging. We can't do that. But that's what I'm saying. So Ellis, that's what I'm saying. There's hope there. You see, these are the good qualities that
No.
in a rough
No, but
area.
there's hope
Still
there for
diamonds there.
what? There's hope there for what?
She may want that ever loving Romeo and Juliet love. We don't know. She may want.
If she wants that, yeah, maybe. But if she doesn't, I mean, I'm sure she'll be fine.
Fortunate the whole way. Like, I love the idea that I don't know who's going to be inside of me. There was times I was in Derby and I'd turn around and I would have no idea who's in the back of me. And I love that.
That's disgusting. Like, you're a pretty girl. You could have gone into modeling. You could have gone into acting. You could have been an influencer.
It's also very hard to get into that.
But so is people.
Not
constantly.
really. Like, I love that, and that's what I've got passion about.
If that's really your thing that you get off on,
Yeah.
you just got to do it.
Well, I don't need to do it in private. I'm proud of it.
Yeah, but
it's like going, oh, I've done an amazing piece of art, but I should hide it away.
It's not, because doing art and becoming a cum bucket is two completely different things.
Whoa!
She's going in. She's going in on her.
No, but she's an artist. That's what I'm saying. Some chicks are just taking shots, but like this chick, she's an artist. You know what I mean? You can be a mechanic and be an artist. You know, like you perfected something so much that you're saying more with like your ex. I gotta see this chick's work.
Hey,
I'm Bonnie Blue. I'm gonna, dude. If she's I love artists. Pull up one of her movies. Let's watch it.
I don't think you do.
Hey, cool. Oh, so you're suppressing art, Lulu. Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. I thought this was a free space, nigga. I thought we was out here. Okay, whatever.
Nah, ain't that free. That's for the Patreon. That's why I gotta pull up the Patreon.
I support Bonnie Blue.
That's hilarious. Ooh,
you can quote me that. You can hashtag Ellis supports.
Ellis supports Bonnie Blue. Tweet it.
Well, I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna give her money. You know what I mean? But
you won't pay for OnlyFans? No.
And matter of fact, if Bonnie Blue wants to reach out to me and really work out a scene, and we can play like an intense, like, character work. Like if we want to do like a real character study, I actually would maybe possibly throw this bitch a dick.
Would you wear like costumes and like come in as like different people and like do like a misery?
Well,
like,
I mean, it'd be up to her. She's an artist, so I'd like to hear her vision.
Well,
Of
course.
I think she wants it to be more of a surprise. You turn around. Oh, Ellis, that's you. What's up? But I don't want to do porn. That's gross. Yeah, but if she wants to make art, fuck, I can make art. You know what I mean?
Nigga, she gonna turn around. It's gonna be a whole homeless guy behind her. She needs to be careful.
What would you do? Well, look, I say this. I say, you've never had a threesome. You always want to have a threesome, right? Yeah. I say, you contact Blue, send her this stream, right? And be like, hey, how you feel about me and my boy fucking?
Oh, no. I ain't to have a threesome with another dude.
Oh, you really are. You're more prudish than me, son. All right,
yeah, that's prude.
That's what all this was about. I thought you were trying to talk me into it. I thought you contacted me.
Hell no. No.
I thought that's what all this was about. I'm trying to get it over with. It's fine if you want.
Yeah, nah, you're not getting that invite. That one.
You okay. Just you and 999 other guys. Yeah, okay. That's cold-blooded, bro. There's a 1,000-person gangbang and you didn't invite me. That's cold-blood.
Yeah, could you imagine missing that text? Well, I mean, I won't be mad missing the text, but that's one of those, I don't know. You gotta know the person you invited to them shits. You can't just invite anybody. Like, you gotta know who you invited.
No, you gotta see their papers and whatnot.
Yeah, you gotta see their citizen.
Over 1,000 men. Like, I have to remind them, spit on me, slap me, choke me, pull my hair, because they're polite to me.
What you're doing is damaging.
Now, that is true. I experienced that before. Like, this girl wanted me to literally punch her, like to beat her up. And I told her, yo, you need to chill.
No, I didn't do that at all.
Women, as a woman,
you're not every.
what you're doing is so damaging to women as a woman.
Oh, women
You're not
find everything to complain about.
Not
They'll
really.
cry about anything and everything nowadays.
So your family support what you do?
Super supportive.
So they don't like you?
No, they're super supportive.
But they don't like you?
Sorry, should I sit here and cry that?
I don't want you to cry. It's not. It's not about crying. You don't need to sit and cry that you fucked 1,000 guys. But there's a thing called shame, and we should probably bring that back. Well, they are judging you, yeah, because it is discussing what you're doing. But that's the fact. Again, it's not a judgment. I'm not.
No, that's your
it's
opinion.
Not my opinion. No. That's
opinion and facts are very different.
Yeah, exactly. My opinion is that I think you're actually a really pretty girl. My fact is that you are a whore and you are a prostitute. That's a fact.
No. Well, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
She was low-key hating though. She was doing too much, the interviewer.
It's not a fact that she's disgusting. No, I mean that's good. That's good. That's good content, right? Like chicks against hoes is one of the oldest rivalries in the game.
Hoes.
The oldest. Oh man, the first what did they say? The first occupation of all time was a hose, and on that day, the hate began. Like watching the natural enemy of the woman is the hoe.
Women rivalry began.
Do what?
I said the first day that
your Wi-Fi got you.
Now I was saying the first day that prostitution became like a thing, that's when conflict began between the women community. Because they're doing.
That's when the divide happened because dudes though were like because that's dude shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like chicks are mad at hoes because hoes are taking their shit. nigga. What is the paleontology evidence of the first hoe in 2400 BC? Like, how do you know that bitch was a hoe? How did they know that in ancient Babylonia?
She did some whole shit.
But what is that bitch's name? That's the oldest hoe of all time. Like, what did they find in their archaeological dig? They were like, okay, this chick definitely was taking 1,000 dicks.
So it says here 2400 BCE. But so before Christ ever, what's the E for? Shit. The earliest recorded mention of prostitution.
So somebody mentioned it.
Yeah, so it was on the street. So it's not
woman wrote that shit. She was like, these hoes out here.
They're taking 1,000 dicks.
Because I also think like this chick too. She once again, I don't like calling her hoe. Obviously she's an artist. Okay, obviously this shit that we're talking about, Blue, she an artist. You know what I mean? But I think there's also like a distinction between like whores who are like professional, right? And they do a good job, and you pay them, and then they go away, and it's like whatever. And then there's hoes. That's just chicks at the bar, like in for the love of the game. You know what I mean? They just need a dick. You know what I mean? Like this chick, that's what she used to be. But then she was like, nah, I could do more. I could do something better. Like, let's get some lights. Let's get some, like she's an artist. She's trying to make a piece.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like, if you want to get mad at hoes be home wrecking. Hoes also keep the economy going. You know what I mean? Like hoes are underrated. But like bitches hate hoes. Like women hate hoes. They don't hate like whores should be celebrated. They're doing tough work.
Is it because there's a little bit of a because they tell them, oh, you can't do this, don't do this, and then you see somebody else doing the exact thing that society is telling you not to do. Is there like a little, not jealousy, but it's like, okay, how comes I get to be here living like a righteous, good life, and she gets to be over here filming and just having sex with the whole nation and stuff? Like, why is this?
Right.
Why is this even allowed?
And that's why she's
could that even be
disgusting and trying to slut shame her in front of everybody? Yeah, that's why she's trying to slut shame this chick because she doesn't want her to be happy about it. So this chick doesn't want to get banged by 1,000 dudes, but maybe she feels a little judged, or maybe she doesn't necessarily like everything, and she's looking at this other girl being like, "Oh, she just gets to be sexually free." Well, let me fucking hate on her because she's not allowed to get money and notoriety and whatever for being a whore.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? That's what makes them mad about it. But some of these chicks, they are having their cake and eating it too. They're like, I don't care what you say about me. I'm not embarrassed. Which is like, that's good or bad according to you, but us trying to make them feel bad for being who they are is, and like this chick is obviously a super hoe to the point where she's an artist. You know, you remember the first Batman movie when Joker was like, I don't just murder people, I'm making art. You
Mm,
know what I mean?
mm.
It's like maybe it's a bad thing, but he's elevating it. You know what I mean? This chick could just suck a couple of dicks and nobody would have known her name, but she's making art,
Is all
you
art
know?
good? Can there be bad art? Can there be
Of
bad
course,
art?
it's bad art, and this chick is a hack. I mean, she sucked 1,000 dicks. It's been done before. It's been done.
Shit, BCE, that's when they did it. This was before Christ. This was
Baby,
before
this
BCE came
bitch
around.
come on, you add something, but she just scarred. You know what I mean? So God only knows. You know,
True.
or Satan only knows what this bitch is gonna do.
Honestly, man. Honestly, because yeah, man. 'Cause it takes a lot to like when you have sex with somebody, that takes a lot. Like it takes a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy being transferred with one another. Um, it's just not a simple thing as just sticking your penis inside of a hole. Like a lot
No.
comes with that, you know. What you mean, though?
Yeah. For some people not. That's the point. Like let people should just people are sexual. That's just innate. And people and it's messy and weird and gross and emotional. And it doesn't really make a lot of sense or have any rhyme or reason. And when we start judging each other for being a sexual person, that's stupid. Like it's we have to acknowledge it because as a partner, you're like, oh, I don't want to do that shit. Like so, there's maybe there's a reason for the like real strong feelings one way or another. But judging some literally like homophobia is just judging someone for being sexual. Because I can't really explain to you why I love pussy. I don't really have a good reason. But if somebody were telling me, can you explain why you love pussy? I would just turn to somebody else who's had pussy and be like, you get it, right? And you'd be like, yeah, like it makes sense. So if this person's attracted to big chicks, small chicks, dudes, like whatever they're, I don't know what your thing is, but I know what it's like to see another human being and be like, I want to fuck that person. Like I don't have a really good, and I tell myself, oh, she got a fat ass. I like fat asses. You can vaguely describe, but like it's an animal fucking urge, and we've been doing that since we're little kids. Like, oh, you masturbate, ha! We point at him. Oh, that girl, she kissed you. Oh, like in the first grade, you kiss a boy, you're a fucking whore. Like because you wanted to show affection. You know what I mean? Like it's built in somehow to like make fun of each other for taking a shit. Everybody takes a shit. Like it's like ha ha ha, but it just turned into this whole like where we're like actually judging people for being sexual creatures, but it's like you're a sexual creature. And as soon as somebody looks up your porn fucking history or here's some weird story about you, then you're embarrassed. And then okay, you know,
Mm, mm, mm.
as long as
That's
it's
true.
consensual adults, most people should mind their fucking business.
Yeah, yeah, but but it's
You know,
yeah,
if 1,001 people want to have sex, we should just let them.
but that's
It's
gonna
like, why
cause
didn't
a
she
lot
interview
of.
the 1,000 dudes? That interviewer, she should have to do the work. She's not making art. She should have to interview all thousands of those dudes. She should have to take a
All those dudes.
thousand interviews.
Nah, that's true. That's true for
You know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah, nah, that's true for sure. For sure. Yeah,
But
that was into saying if
she
you
should have to
just
interview
slap on
them
one
for as
cheek.
long as that dude fucked her.
What, 2 minutes?
Well, for some of them, but for some of them, it's 3.5 minutes. You know, but she should have to interview all those people, and then she could be like, "Hey, I made some art on your art." But you go and just have one interview and slut shame this chick, like you brought this chick on. You're like, "So you're a whore? That's disgusting, and that's a fact." Like, what was the point of this interview? You know?
Like, right, like what were you trying to gain with this?
And
That's
good.
actually good. That's
What were you trying to get?
yeah,
And for
that's a
Blue, I'm like, well, why did she do it? Because she's not embarrassed. So this is good for her OnlyFans. Like, I'm gonna check her out. You know?
yeah, yeah. She's getting the fan. No, that's true. That's true. That's true. But still, like I mean, I hear you.
Right?
You definitely don't want to judge. You definitely don't want to judge. And I mean, I don't judge, but I do feel like they they gotta be like a. I think like obviously we know porn is just bad. That's just what it is.
Wait, what's bad?
Pornography
Porn
is
is
bad.
bad, just that its existence.
Yeah, the existence of it, the whole
Okay.
idea of it, everything of it is just it's just wrong. We shouldn't be watching that. We shouldn't
Okay.
be we shouldn't be indulging in that. Um, it's just off. So when she says she likes to do all these things, back in the day, she would have been stoned. They would have stoned Bonnie Blue.
And
Bonnie
that's not,
Blue
and that's
is
better. And that's
it's
better.
the action of what they're trying to do of the control is bad of throwing the rocks. That part is bad. But the idea of trying to regulate somebody having these, because these are thoughts that the devil has put inside of you, and now you're portraying it out into the world. And us as a society and being
The
part of
devil
the
has
army
put the
of
thought into you that that you should have sex or watch porn. Sexuality is from the
both.
devil. Okay, so sexuality is from the devil.
Um,
Sexual urges come from the devil.
uncontrolled sexual desires is from the devil.
Okay.
Because if you're doing it, if you're taking your sexual desires, right, she could have, like you said it perfectly. If she has this sexual desire, she could have taken one dude, and that dude could have dressed up, came in different characters just to fulfill her fantasies of what she likes. But she's taking 1,000 individual souls. That's a soul seeker right there. That's a soul snatcher, in fact.
And
She's
every one
snatching
of
souls.
those is dropping another 13 trillion souls inside her. I think, bro, like that's you're saying like I don't want to be judgmental. You're being like hella judgment,
I'm.
bro. Yeah, you're being yeah,
I mean,
you're
shit.
applying what you think is moral to this other person that doesn't agree with you.
Yeah, she don't. She don't. But we are all soldiers. At the end of the day, we're soldiers in for the good and for the
I think
bad.
it's kind of weird for you to have an ingrained like you were made and everything that's good about you God made, but the urge to have sex is from the devil.
No, 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 no,
That's a
not
very
necessarily that.
because then it would mean like you in my opinion you were made and all of those things that you think are good about you can be good or bad, and all those things can be good or bad. And society thinks that or maybe where you're from or where you think life is only good in one man and one woman being monogamous. That's like my jam, but that's not the only thing that's good and bad. That's not the only family unit that fucking works. Like Japan's dying right now because everybody's old. Everybody's
Japan.
old, and they don't have any immigrants. So America, we never have a population problem because one, we used to welcome immigrants, so we don't have to grow our population just from us fucking. And number
Mm,
two, our society does have a lot of baby mamas, and it probably would be better if everybody had a mom and a dad. But 40% of kids grow up in single parent homes. We
right,
still are always making babies,
right.
right? We're always making babies. And that's like not a good thing necessarily for 40% of the babies that don't have the other parent.
Mm,
But us just procreating, growing our population, people being okay with their sexuality, it can become a problem sometimes for some people. But I don't agree that porn should not exist or whore like slut should not exist. There's a bunch of dudes that are gross and weird and whatever, and every once in a while they pay for some sex. And that's the only time anybody touched them that month. That's the only time anybody shook their hand, touched their back, rubbed their feet, listened to them for anything. Those same people would fucking shoot up a concert, a library, their fucking job, if every once in a while they didn't, meet a hoe at the bar. Like they like maybe they're simple and dumb and gross, you don't respect them, but like the hoes serve a purpose. You know what I mean? Like these are weird, sick, sad people like finding connection. You know what I mean? So it's like you say you don't want to judge people, but like you're judging people harsh. Like you don't like I don't know. It's not for like I'm not for like, hey, you should watch porn every day. I'm not for that. But for you say it's bad, it's from the devil. That's I don't know. I don't believe in the devil though. So
Well, okay, maybe bad to not devil, bad. Let's just say bad. But because this was happening, right? It's making the world too sexual. The world is too sexual. Like everything is too sexual. Like everything is thought of sexual. Everything you can't say a word. I can just be talking and say like come or whatever word, and they automatically they're gonna associate it with something sexual. Like look at this for instance, right here. This girl tweeted, she said 30 inches. She did like whatever emoji and stuff. And then somebody responded and said, that nigga got a monster. What the fuck?
mhm.
And then she said, brother, I'm talking about my wig.
Which is hilarious.
It's funny. That is
We
that
live,
is
dude,
like
we are all adults and we live in a sexual world. There's some fucking test. They were like, men, the average adult male thinks about sex every X amount of seconds, right? That's a natural,
okay.
normal, scientifically proven thing. So in a man's world, in a grown man's world, every 10, 15, 6 seconds, whatever the fuck it is, sex is a part of that world. Does
Not
that make
true.
him a bad person? Now, women apparently also think about sex. So
For sure. No,
sex,
they
the whole world is sexual.
definitely
The
do.
whole world is sexual. It's all of us, and all of us are sexual beings. And a bunch of other people have told us, okay, when you feel that urge, you can't feel it toward this person, and if you do, here's the name for that. If you do feel like this, then you're this, and we don't like it. If you have sex
Mhm.
with this person, that means you're this, and that's what. But really, it's just a whole weird fucking thing. And society, you're one of those people. It's like, well, I like it. I like for in general most people to be in monogamous relationships, and that makes me feel good or whatever. And I respect those people. And anybody that's not doing that, I think that's bad and gross. That's just me.
No,
You
I
know what I
think
mean?
it should be
And for
safe.
me, I'm like,
I'm not really big on like
porn
go on.
stars are very safe. They have to get tested all the time to be in porns. As far as like
But
being
it's
safe,
us watching
porn
it.
stars are,
That's
yeah. I
because
mean,
the
I'm
thing
not,
is that
yeah,
it
yeah,
messes
yeah.
up your reality of what's real.
Yes.
You,
So you
you know
shouldn't
what I
do it.
mean?
Yeah. So you shouldn't do it all day, every day. But
I
just
grew
because you do sometimes,
no some
your
well
Wi-Fi.
that's no, but that's the thing. Do you have good discipline? Is your discipline good? Is your discipline strong? You know what I mean? Some people they didn't get the sex talk. You know, I grew up on porn. I grew up watching porn and stuff, and I never got into sex talk. So I was going out trying to because I saw this and okay, I want to go now and do this in real life, and it made me make decisions that it's so risky that it could have gone so left. You know what I mean? It could have like
Yeah.
I could have been
I didn't
down
grow up
bad.
with porn. I didn't grow up with the internet, and I didn't grow up with porn, and it's not that I never saw Playboy or nothing like that. I think you're right. I think you're talking like for your generation, but this has been to court. Like you're saying it's porn in and of itself is evil, and anybody who does porn is bad. That's not true. In general, it's pretty gross and disgusting and shady industry, and a lot of those people are hurt, and a lot of those people are whatever. But some of them just like to fucking take a dick. You know what I mean? Like, and it's just interesting to fucking see. It's interesting to see. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. That's how you live in your life. We'll see. we'll see a decade from now if she's still feeling like that. You know what I mean? But this is all other people's judgments. And if that's the thing too, you're like, I'm not judgmental, but you are judgmental. Just say
No,
you're
I'm
judgmental.
judgmental for sure. I'm judgmental for sure.
Yeah,
I'm
just say you're
judgmental.
judgmental.
I'm
Yeah,
judgmental for sure.
that's cool.
I
Most
can't even
people
deny
are.
that. Yeah, I'm. Well, I think yeah, I'm definitely judgmental for sure. I think it's it could be from personal experience with having to um do that and deal with that, because like you don't understand how that can be addictive. Like watching that, it can be, especially you have it on your phone. Like you can just have it on. Like sometimes I just have it on, like it's just background noise and
Okay.
stuff like that. Like
So
that's
you
just
have seen this chick blues work. You have seen it. Are you
I
slowly trying to
haven't.
tell me that you were one of the 1,000 guys? Is that what this is about? Because it started off with threesomes, and are you like slowly trying to come out as saying, like, were you 999 bro, or what happened?
No, I wasn't on the list. I didn't get the invite. I didn't.
Uh,
I didn't. I
yeah.
didn't. I didn't get the invite. That's hilarious. Shit. I wish. Like I said, I'll be in the number, like the top five.
Okay.
Top five. If it's beyond that, then well, that's the thing too, man.
And I think, you know what, dude? I think you're making a good point. I think you're really making a good point. Is I think that a lot of slut shaming comes from male insecurity.
Yeah.
And it comes from the guy being like, well, if she's had sex with a lot of dudes, then she can compare me to a lot of dudes, right? And so, like, I hear like a lot of white guys will be like, oh, now she's dating some black guy. And they're like more upset about it
Uh,
because they just assume that this black dude is tearing it the fuck up way better than
right,
he did, right?
right, right,
Now, on the one hand, that's a good assumption. He probably is. He probably is. That when he tapped you on the head in the bathroom, right? And he really he is tearing that shit up.
right.
But who cares? Right? So now you're insecure and now you're mad at the girl. And that's where like a lot of this slut shaming comes from. It's fucking dudes who can't follow other dudes or think they have small penises or don't whatever. And they
Mm,
want to be possessive of something and say it's mine and it's better and it's whatever because no one else has ever had sex with them, even though you've had sex with a bunch of people and you don't think yourself as damaged goods, right?
mm,
But like the more people she's had sex with, the more she has to offer you. And it's dudes being like, what if I'm not as good as her other partners? Or what if I don't do the thing that she likes, or blah 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 blah, or it's
right,
not the best sex ever.
right,
And that insecurity makes you want to make fun of her for having more sex, for being more attractive, for being more like it's I don't know. That don't even make sense to me. That's lame as fuck. Like you're mad that she has more options than you because if you had the same options, you'd have been way worse.
right,
If you were just everywhere
right,
you went, everybody wanted to fuck you constantly. So she has more discipline, more control, all these fucking things. But because she has more experience, you're like, oh, I'm not gonna be as good as because she fucked so and so and da 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 da. And you know,
No, that's true. To be
I don't
honest, what
care.
Bond is doing is one of those where, like, because like you said, right, if she has that fantasy, she was gonna do it regardless. What she chose to do was to do it on camera, monetize it, make money of it. If if I was to have done that same move and monetize me going to go sleep around with these women, when I first started having sex and stuff like that recklessly,
Mhm.
I would
Back
have
when
I
you were
would have had some.
25.
Shit, hell no. Like what, 16? Like
Yeah.
16, 16, 17. But it's not, but like I said, at that time, I didn't have confidence. I had no confidence in girls and stuff like that. So what I was doing was I was going to purchase.
Mhm.
I was going out to purchase. I'm 16. I'm going, and mind you, this is not in America. This is in, you know.
You were going out and getting prostitutes?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, no fucking way.
No, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Damn.
100%. I've definitely
Yeah.
have I have definitely 100% for sure. I've
Why didn't you
definitely
just save up for 2 weeks and then get the threesome?
I didn't even know that was. I didn't even know I could even do that.
That's the whole
I,
donut test. It's like if you have one donut now, or you can wait, you can get two donuts. You know, and one of them's powder, one of them's chocolate.
So funny, yo.
Yeah.
That,
I
that
think
is
I think my I never really had the judgmental thing. I really don't think I'm judgmental. But I did confuse my prudishness with like judging other people's sexuality, right?
mm,
When in actual and for me, the insecurity was not being able to say what I want. But now that I know what I want is lame, like I'm like, yeah, it's cool. You know?
shit.
Like now that I'm okay to just say what I like, and the idea that somebody else can come and tell me, "Oh, you're in a heterosexual relationship, that's gross." That makes sense to me. That makes sense if you're not into that. That makes sense to you. And
Right.
I'm obviously multicultural person. So like anytime I date anybody that's not multicultural, people are like, "Oh, you date white women? You date black women? You date this? You date that? You date," and they got a judgment. They would never have sex with an Asian person. They would never date a black lady. Well, I
Mm,
would. I would definitely date a black woman,
honestly.
and I don't give a fuck if that's what you think or that's what you like or you don't think my girl looks good or like, oh, you dating white women. Yeah, I dated a white woman, so like I don't like that might not be that might be a weird kink that you think is gross or you think that's kinky or weird or different. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I don't fucking care, but I understand that you have that reaction because there's some I know a bunch of black dudes are like, I would never have sex with a white woman. That's gross. And they really think that. All right, cool. And there's some black dudes only date white women.
Right.
But it's a kink. It's like a sexual thing. Like, I don't know. But again, I don't judge. It is like that's your thing. And I see you making out with a dude, and that makes me feel certain like, oh, I'll never do that. But I don't judge you for it,
Right.
right?
Without
I'm
being
not going, oh,
concerned.
that's gross or that's whatever. I'm just like, oh, that's your shit. Cool. You like getting plugged by 1,000 dudes? That's interesting. I definitely would not want to get plugged by 1,000 dudes. I would definitely wouldn't want to plug 1,000 chicks. That's not I'm not into that or whatever, but that's interesting. You're into it, you know?
Even if they had them, even if they're all laid out on a tray, like in the airport where the moving tray, and they're all just laid out on their backs, the pussy out, and you just gotta just bam. I said going away.
That sounds
Bam. I said
awful,
going away.
bro. Especially on
I said
camera,
going away.
everybody watching you. You know what I mean?
It could be off camera.
Do you think you could fuck 1,000 chicks on camera?
On camera, on camera. I mean, I think I'll be ashamed. So no, I don't want people
No, but
seeing
they
me.
blur out your face. It's just from the neck down. It's just
Below my
you.
face.
Yeah, it's just this is it. It's just boom, 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 boom.
But I feel like people. I feel like some people gonna know it's me. I'm gonna do something goofy in there, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's Lulu's move. Like that's how Lulu like
Oh, you got
bends over. That's
moves.
like,
Lulu, give the people
or
the
just
moves,
no,
bro.
not
No, get come on,
no,
bro.
no, not. No, I'm not talking about
Give
like no, no.
us give us a Lulu exclusive, bro. Like, what's a Lulu move?
No, not moves in the bedroom, but like just in terms of just in
Uh,
general, like my
okay.
mannerisms and stuff. I may do
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
and be like, oh,
Yeah.
that's I've seen like that. Cause bro, ain't nobody really look like me like that. Like where my fingers is set up, like my height, and
Okay. So
someone look at me like that's Lulu.
if you made a porno from from the shoulders down, they can't even see your neck. It's just for the shoulders down, right? It's just you wearing sweat socks for some reason, right? And so, and then you think somebody that knows you would one day be watching porn and be like, wait a minute, is that the that's what you're saying?
Yeah. I think because I swim a lot, so people see me in my boxers and my shorts and stuff, so they may recognize my belly. I got scars and stuff, the birthmark.
Okay.
You never
Yeah.
like you just never know. Like I may have to
Yeah.
be fully. I cannot be in the shot.
Okay.
I can't be in the shot.
Okay.
I cannot be in the shot. But now I will do it where they're laying down like on a tray and the tray is moving, and I just go poop, and then the next one goes, and then one comes in, I'm gonna go poop. It's kind of like you at the grocery store, poop,
Yeah.
and
I just don't
then
think
you
you're gonna be able to get in that quick. You're really just sliding in that boop, boop, boop
yeah,
like
it
that.
just
That's a
boop,
lot.
it just boop, and then go
You
into
getting
what
one pump?
one pump, just poop, then they go.
Well, then you better hope you have 1,000 strokes in you. What if you what if you blow? What if you go in on the 633rd? You're like, oh, like you're gonna miss a couple of boobs, you know?
Well, then we got pause. We got pause the machine gotta wait, and I gotta reload. I gotta reload. I gotta go drink
Yeah,
water. I gotta stretch and whatnot, and
yeah.
and there can be all types of stuff in there.
I don't know what I don't think this is. You're just making up shit now. This isn't like an actual
I'm
sexual fantasy. But you know
no.
what you're
Please, I'm
making
sorry.
right now, Lulu? You're making art, bro. Like you
I'm
should
making
do
art.
this, dude. You dress up, right? You dress up like you're working at a grocery store, right? And then somebody comes up and they go, "Yeah, I'm buying all these hoes," and they just put them on a conveyor, and then you fucking boop, boop, boop. I'll direct it, bro. You know how good I
No,
am behind a camera, dude.
I
If
will
you want
never
a
be.
director, dude, I will make this.
I don't need. I don't need a director.
We'll get a stunt double for you. You know what I mean? We'll just give you a
Stunt
writing
double.
credit.
Yeah. No, I don't want to be in the credits. Just pay me for the residual shit. I'll take that, but
Oh,
don't,
wow.
don't write my
Okay.
name there. I don't want to be a part of that, man. I don't.
I'm gonna
I would
hire
dead ass
another
be.
guy and I'm gonna put scars on his body so it looks like you.
Yeah, is that little stunt double?
Yeah. Is that yeah.
Alice, I've come to the realization, right? As I get older, I've come to realize that because when they ask that question, "Oh, are you a boobs guy or ass guy?" I think now I am. I think I used to be I am a ass guy. I'm an ass guy. This is the answer I used to give, ass
Wow.
guy. But
Yeah.
as I'm getting older now, I
That's
feel like
beautiful.
I feel like I would choose. When they say, would you date a girl that has a big ass and a small breast, or would you date a girl with a big breast and small ass? I would date a girl with a big breast and small ass because she can grow the ass.
Mm.
Can't really grow the titties like that. It's
Not
harder.
all women can grow an ass though.
But the percentage is harder to grow titties than to grow ass. And we're talking
I
about
guess
naturally
so.
too.
Yeah, obviously. You gotta be 100%
Yeah.
natty. Um,
Natty.
that's an important thing to know about yourself, bro. I'm,
Because look, one girl's breast is
I'm
bigger than another
glad.
girl's nipple.
I'm glad you've come to that.
I came to this
Yeah.
this epiphany. I had an epiphany, and I had to just come to that. I just had to just come to that realization, man. Because but to be honest, man, to be honest, this is all just satire. Like for real, what I truly desire is somebody who loves me, and I'm with you on the whole race thing. Like I'm not here just to. I don't care about your race. I care. Do you love me?
Hmm.
Are you into God in terms of like spiritually you're grounded?
Hmm.
I'm talking about what they're talking about in the Bible. I'm not talking about all them other shits. I'm talking about, do you believe in God?
Well, what does that mean, dude? What does that mean? You believe in God? Now, this is in your partner, or this is in everybody, all your friends, all your like
This is my
everybody
partner
needs to
and my
believe in
partner.
God, or just your partner? Okay.
My partner. I'm talking well, what my friends do, what people do, that's your business. I'm talking about somebody who I'm going to be sharing a household with and being a foundation with. We
Yeah.
both have the same beliefs, and I believe in God.
If that's important to you, absolutely, bro. I agree with
Yeah.
that.
And the third thing that's important to me is she gotta use lotion.
Mm,
You can't be walking around the
okay.
house here looking ashy and shit.
Well,
That's
lotion you can fix though. You can just get her some lotion.
hey, but some girls don't like lotion.
That you can sneak up on them. You can just, hey, you want a back rub? Let me get you. Oh shit. Let me get that elbow right quick. You know what I mean? Just, just hit it right here under the. There you go.
I gotta do that all the time though.
I mean, you get to rub on your girl every day, and you don't got to look at the ash. Like that's the thing I think you can overcome.
I mean that's true. Well, I don't know. But what if she's gone hella years where she hasn't been using lotion? So now that has affected her body and now she's
I
aged
do
out
think it
quick.
is a man's job to keep his lady moist. Now you do that with whatever you want, you know what I mean? But that you should add that to your list. Like that's part of her reason for having you around. Is
For
keep her
sure, for sure,
skin
for sure,
fucking supple,
for
you
sure, for
know?
sure, for sure. Nah, definitely.
Yeah.
No, that's true. That's
So
true.
you're saying you could never love an
That's
ashy bitch.
no, no, yeah, I can't love an ashy bitch. No.
There's a chick.
I can't love an ashy bitch.
I could love an ashy bitch. I could. And if she's like, oh baby, I look
You,
ashy in this, I'd be like, nah, nah, you
bro, are you sure? Bro, like especially when y'all in the bed and y'all cuddled up, like you know when that shit get ashy, it's gonna cut you. Her leg gonna cut you. It's gonna cut you. That shit.
just go grab some lotion. I love getting my chick a massage. I'm cool with that.
But what's that? Oh, it's too sweaty.
Yeah.
It's too hot. Yeah, it's too hot. I don't want that on me. Don't put that on me. It's too hot.
It's too late. All it takes is whoop. That's it. It's too late. You can't spit the lotion out your knee. It's in there now. You know? And I can just wear pajama bottoms. Like I can look I can look past Ashley. Ashley is a fixable problem in a relationship.
Actually. Okay, so what's your top three? I just gave you my top three. What's your top three priorities?
Priorities in a on a train.
No, no.
Uh,
No, 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 no. Not not a train, not a train. This is in 1v1, 1v1.
in a relationship, uh,
Yeah.
I would say romantic or sexual chemistry, like whatever that is. That's the one part of your relationship that's different from everybody else. So you can have a good
Right.
banter, you can have a good trust, like number one, trust, integrity, all those things that come with like a good healthy bond. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like
Yeah.
with me, it's like but if you're my partner, then the one thing that's different between us and all the love I have for everybody else is that we fuck. So that is has to be normal, natural, and easy for me because I'm not a like aggressive. Like I'm not horny all the time. So like that need in a romantic relationship that needs to just be easy, right? And then the
Mm,
second thing is like I just need to feel like heard, you know? Like in like if I'm dating, you're gonna be talking a lot more than you be fucking. And I just need a chick to like not agree with me, but just like give a fuck about like what I'm thinking and feeling. That's the other thing that's the difference between like your partner is that you both care about how you feel about shit. Because your boy might be like, nigga, I don't know. You know what I mean? So like I know like those are two things that for my relationship to like be like working or whatever. And then the third thing is just like be fun. You know? Like if I met a chick that I was attracted to that genuinely loved me and she just wanted to date today to go out and let's have a good day. I could do that forever.
mm,
I could do that forever. Somebody's like when I goof around and like somebody who can play with me. You know what I mean? So then I would be either talking to somebody who loves me, fucking, or fucking around with
mm,
somebody that we're genuinely having a good day. So all my day would be laughing and making it like that sounds like a good day. The rest is other than like trust, integrity, and like all that stuff. Like the rest is just like details that make it interesting, right? When you first
mm,
met, you don't like these things about each other, and then you grow together. You see what they can compromise and how they compromise, and you respect the compromise. And now they're into this, and now you're into that, and you've shifted, and you don't. They come from a different background, and they understand this different. Like that's the beauty. That's why you can keep doing it forever. That's why you can stay with somebody for 50 years because they're not the same person they were, right? So, but if
mm,
you're actually interested in them, then you can just do that forever. You know, like matter of fact, if I find a chick
no,
that wants to be a couple that wants to be monogamous, and I think she's fine as fuck, and we have a great time together, I'm signing that to the franchise. Like I made
mm,
mistakes before where there were other things and other shit, and probably me. But if I find that combination of fucking attributes, I might
you holding
yeah, I
it
might sign
down.
that to the franchise. Yeah, that might be the Hall of Famer right there.
You you locking it in. You're not letting
Yeah.
her go. You're making it sound like a 10-year contract.
Yeah. Like if she shows up and she's like, I just don't like trains, I'm like, that's what's up.
So funny.
She's like, I want you to be my only fan. Let's go. Like, send me the nudes. That's good. Like it just yeah, that's all.
I feel you. Okay. Did you always have this type of mindset, or did this come about as you
Yeah, but it was messy.
life? You said what?
But it was messy. Yeah, I had a lot of that guilt and I had a lot of that judgment. I had a lot of that, like, I don't know, all that other shit. And you don't really know yourself. And the biggest thing was I also wanted her to be this, and I also wanted her to speak Spanish, and I also wanted her to get along with all my friends, and I also wanted her to like the things I'm into, and like that's where the things I think that have been changing over time is understanding certain things that you were taking for granted are actually more important to you than you thought. And a lot of these things that you thought were important
Mm,
aren't really important at all.
mm,
You know what
that's
I mean?
true. That's true. Let me ask you this last question before we wrap it up. We're about to wrap it up. It's been a very good episode actually.
I hope so.
Um no, I feel like it has been. I feel like it has been. Would you ever now with this whole your experience that you have gotten and stuff, um, but I mean you already said it though, like you're not gonna you want to feel heard, so you're not gonna date somebody that don't make you feel heard. Can you date somebody that let's say you was previously dating somebody and y'all both made mistakes in the past. She cheated on you. You sort of cheated on her, bad type situation. It's been hostile, it's been conflicts, domestic violence and stuff.
You're asking for a friend or what?
No. This is like a general theme because there's the statistics out there that shows that domestic violence is at an all-time high. People are getting abusive and stuff. Can you see forgiveness in somebody that you have been that there has been domestic violence involved?
My heart goes out to all of the people that are in both on both sides of that very horrible fucking thing. And
Right.
when I was a young child, I saw domestic abuse in my home. I make jokes about it sometimes about domestic abuse in general
Yeah.
because, hey, I learned as a child, use your fucking words. So
Right.
I don't think violence against women is good, but I don't think violence against children or the elderly or dudes. I don't think it's cool for dudes to punch other dudes to prove who's like I don't like violence of any kind.
Mm,
I'm not like whatever, but also I live in a violent world. I grew up in a violent world and I like to make jokes about it. That being said,
mm,
domestic abuse or cheating to various levels, to different people, to different experiences, that's a trust problem. So number one, is the
right.
cheating gonna fucking stop? Is the domestic abuse gonna stop? Then in a perfect world, maybe that person gets the help and the behavior fucking stops, and those two people can love and grow, and that would be nice and cute. Personally, I would never be in an abusive relationship.
Mm,
Especially, I think especially for dudes, it's real dangerous. You know what I
mm,
mean?
mm,
But like,
mm.
and I think for women, it's just more life endangering. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they
Right.
still have it worse than us. But if your chick is beating on you, emotionally abusing you, physically abusing you, verbally abusing you, I personally couldn't do. I personally no couldn't. Though, like if you're hating me, that's if you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I want a chick that
Mm,
wants to have fun, that wants to me and her to enjoy our day together. If you're here to like you're still mad about some other shit. You just live to fight. You're just constantly tearing me down. You're trying to get me into fights. Life gets violent. That's all bad. And everybody like deserves better than that. But sometimes I
right.
gotta go through that because they have bad childhoods or whatever. But like I would assert if somebody's in an abusive relationship, I say get the fuck out. I say get the fuck out. And even if you get back together with the person, the behavior needs to fucking stop. And it's not gonna stop as long as the status quo continues.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
I don't. I think abuse is any kind of abuse. That's fucking horrible. Why even want to be around somebody who like wants to hurt people? Like, I don't want to be around people who like that's what they decided to do. Even like little low level trolls on the internet, or like you get joy out of fucking hurting people. Like
Right.
the people, especially the closest people to you that you love. Like I don't know. I couldn't do it. If somebody hurt me more than I've ever been hurt, I could forgive them. If somebody didn't hurt me at all, but they tried to hurt me, I could never forgive them. It's the intention, right? You intended to hurt me. Well, then I can't trust you again. Even though it didn't hurt me,
Mm.
I can't trust the next time you're confronted with a situation, you're gonna go like if you fuck me over, I could tell you, you'd be like, "Oh, my bad. I didn't know that hurt you." Then the next time that situation comes up, you're not gonna do that because you're gonna go, "Oh,
Right.
last time I did this because I wasn't thinking." But now that I
Right.
know, I'm not going to do that. So going forward, I can have faith in that person. But if you're just like, yeah, I tried to fuck you over, and you're like, okay, well, it didn't, but I'm not going to trust you no more because the next time you get the opportunity, you're going to fucking try to hurt me. And maybe that time you succeed.
Mm. Mm. I feel you on that. I feel you on that.
That's a great question to end with. That's a great,
It is. It is. It
yeah.
truly is. Um, because I mean, I feel like I'm glad that I was able to get all my sexual topics out the way. Because
I don't know why
I,
you put me on that. That's not my.
to be honest,
Yeah, I joke around a lot about sex too sometimes because it makes me giggle because I'm a little uncomfortable with it. That's why I think it's fucking funny. You know what I mean?
mm, I didn't really handpick it like, oh, Ellis is here, so I'm gonna talk about this. To be honest, I just do it where I just book people for whatever week, and then wherever we are at where I stopped at the last episode on my topics, it's just where I just like try and create like a whole vibe around, and wherever the
Yeah.
conversation goes. So um I definitely learned a lot from this episode and having you here. I feel like that was absolutely I've learned a lot. I've learned that yeah, I've learned that yes, I can be judgmental. Definitely can be judgmental. And um I do agree with you. To each his own, and I should not be judgmental. Just because
No,
somebody
you
is not.
are judgmental, and I think that's good. I think people have the same judgments as you, and when you say them, they feel more comfortable around you. I think you're weeding out people, so certain people won't breach subjects to you, and they kind of know where your boundaries and your lines are, right? So, like, I think it's people who are judgmental, who are saying they're not judgmental, is the problem.
Mm,
Especially you start talking about your partner. You gotta be fucking judgmental as fuck, and you're just weeding out people that don't fit those things. You're saving them and you fucking time. You know what I
mm,
mean? Like if you're
yeah.
stealing, if you're murdering, if you're hurting people, I fucking judge you. You know what I mean? I fucking judge you. I don't like you. I don't want to be around you in your fucking horrible activities. Like that's the thing I'm fucking saying. That's a
So
thing that
you're
we're
saying
saying
it's
to other
okay to be
people.
judgmental. It's good to be judgmental. Like it's not a bad
I
thing to be
think it's
judgmental.
okay. It's you got to be aware of it.
Right, right,
Make it
right,
get
right, right.
yeah, I am judgmental about this thing, and you know what? I've thought about it, and I still feel that way. That's good. Now everybody knows how you feel. Now everybody knows how to interact with you. I don't know why. I don't know why that's a bad thing. I don't know why. A lot of us are judgmental, at least about some things, and then we try to act like we're not.
Right,
Why?
right.
You know,
No, that's
I'm
true.
not trying to
That's
say you're
true.
judgmental. I'm just saying when you're judgmental about your life and what you want in your life, I think I'm not keep doing that, Lou. Like, what's wrong with that? You know, you black excellence, my guy. You know, like be
Nah,
judgmental.
yes, sir.
Don't, you know? Yeah.
Nah, that's true. That's true.
So
And
I'm a
let's
big
talk to
fan
the
of you,
people,
though,
man.
boy.
Well,
I'm glad we spotted up.
Oh no, for sure. No, I'm very glad too. I'm a big fan of yours too. Um, talk to the people, man. This is like, this is like the outro You know, like when you make that fire album and then you just let the track is just playing in the background and you just talking. I want to shout out to the DJ and the producer. I want to shout out to you, you
Well,
ever
dude,
heard them
I'm
albums
glad to hear, bro.
in the loot?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Am
Go
I
on.
doing the outro right now?
Yeah, do your outro. This is your
Hey,
outro. This
shout outs to my mom. Love you. Hope you enjoyed the show. Shout out to my other mom. I'm very sorry you raised me better than this. I apologize. Shout out to Lulu and the crew, everybody that's involved. You know what I mean? Squad up. Shout outs to fucking Gabe and Jenny, everybody at Last Unlimited. Shout out to my cousin Pookie, my older brother Ocasito. Also, too, look out for Laughs. It's a comedy show. We're gonna have Lou featuring on it. Duke. Lord of this, Sion, Dakota, like who else is on? It's a bunch of people. Shout outs to Panamanians everywhere. Especially the
Panama.
good looking ones, you know what I mean?
That's
Also
all
to
good.
Go America, Republicans, Democrats, all of us.
Mm, Lord script.
Put on a uniform and fight for all you fucks, man. I love all of you guys.
I'm
Who
not a
else?
blood, by the way. I
Everybody
just
on
have
earth,
this
matter
like
of fact, I gotta love.
mm.
You gotta what?
I say I'm not. I just want to clarify. I'm not blood. I just have this red on. I'm not blood.
Oh
Just to
yeah, I'm not
clarify.
a crip either. You know, just to clarify. Who else I want to shout out? Um, Shout outs. I was gonna say Satan, but then
Then they're gonna be right out the window
you
knocking.
know. No, but shout outs to everybody that's a fan of Lulu and that's watching the stream and whenever you are and supporting them. Like I'm with you guys too. Like I think, dude, I think you're I think you're I'm glad to meet you, boy. I'm glad to meet another beast on the left coast that's like just trying to make something, trying to be an individual, whatever. You know how I feel about you.
Yeah.
Anything I'm involved in, you're always welcome, bro. You a beast. Anybody, matter of fact, too, we're both comedians. Anytime somebody gets an opportunity to go see live art, you should go do it. But especially if you see me or Lulu or Blue doing art, go see it. You know what I mean? Like if you see that bitch, you up for a wild show. You know what I mean? Whatever you're into.
Honestly. Because people don't talk about how comedians she talking about she fucked 1,000 dudes. We be on that stage controlling 1,000 people, different races, different ages
At a time. And it's a
at a
surprise.
time.
Sometimes you just turn around after the show. You're like, oh shit, I didn't even know you was at that show. Like, yeah. Yeah. We out here. I'm like, oh, I made
That's so
1,000
funny,
dudes
yo.
laugh. Oh shit. Okay. At the same time. God damn.
At the same time. That's creep. That's unproved work of you, Ellis. You can't be doing that, man.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Look, Ellis, I appreciate you. My laptop has reached the point where now it's overheating and everything is I'm pretty sure I sound robotic. I can sort of tell I sound robotic right now.
Yeah.
It's that time. If you guys still watching, this is LUdiaries. Everything that you've heard here, listen, you know what I mean? If we offended you, we didn't mean to offend you. We just speaking from our point of view. I may have a different point of view later on in life. Who knows? You know what I mean? Bonnie Blue we might end up being married. If you see me and Bonnie Blue married, mind your business. That's all I can say. Just mind your business.
I'm down with that.
Yeah, Ellis gonna be at the wedding. He gonna be there at the. What you gonna bring for the wedding? What's gonna be the gift? What you gonna bring?
What am I gonna
Yeah,
bring?
for at the wedding for a gift.
STD test.
Some test.
Now, I hope you don't have a daughter because if your daughter's dream is to take a bunch of dicks, your fucking old lady's gonna be cheering her
See,
on.
this is how we gonna turn it into
She's gonna
China.
be
We
one of
ain't
those
no
porn moms
daughters.
soon. She's gonna be like, "Oh, you go, girl."
We're gonna turn this shit into China. No daughters.
No, no, oh damn.
No daughters. You just have it to
Yeah.
start killing. We're not killing, giving up shit. Adoption. No, I'm just joking.
Why do you think that's funny?
We just take it to boarding school. We just take it